Hey everybody, this is Will over at MCGTechTalk, and today I'm going to talk about the dimples. Let's see if you can see those. Can't really see. There we go. There we go. Let's get it back a little bit. Focus. Good. What this is these are little NFC tags that actually don't complete the circuit till you press a button. These are actually little tiny buttons. And what they do is they hold NFC data, which when attached to your phone and using the Dimple app to write to them, they can do a lot of different things, such as turning on a flashlight, taking a picture, opening an app, or opening a web page. There's quite a few built-in uses for these things. The packaging was really simple. I know these have been out for a while now, but right now you can get these on Dimple's website for $20, which if you have a use for 4 extra buttons on your phone, I mean it's a really good deal. Barring you have a specific phone, there's some phones that it does not work on, such as the HTC M7s and M8s. Anything that has a metal body, it will not work. Also, there's some phones that the NFC tag is actually around the camera, and at that point you'd have to put these tags over that camera to get it to work, which is not the best idea, because then you lose the ability to take photos with your phone. That's just because NFC, which is near field communication, requires a very short distance. They have to be right there. If you take the tags and you put them a little farther away, they're not going to work, because you gotta have it right there. Luckily, there's a little sticky part on the back, which works really well. It didn't move around too much for me, and it's re-stickable, so it's not just one and done. So if you don't like the placement back there, since I'm predominantly left-handed, I would have put it right here. But if some people, if they have it on their right hand, they might want it on the other side or on the top, or wherever you feel comfortable with. There were a couple problems that I experienced being on a Pixel, is that since I am on stock Android, since 5.0, they've redone the security permissions for NFC. So these buttons only work if I'm in my phone. It doesn't work with the screen off. I had a coworker who has a Samsung S8 and it works fine for them. That just means that Samsung has done their Android OS a little differently than stock, which is expected. But if you're on a stock Android phone, you might not find a lot of use for these. I did like the functionality of it, being able to have one button, turn on a flashlight, the other one open up, write an app, something like that, the other one to take a picture or open up Twitter or things like that. Taking a picture was a little rough. I really like the camera quality on this, but for it to take a picture using the dimples, press the button, it takes a second, loads up, snaps a photo, shuts back down. Which, if you are just quickly, doesn't matter. It's fine. But it was really hard to get a good photo. Like it just wouldn't do it right. For auto focusing and things like that. And even though it's just one button to take a photo, it felt really laggy. Like it'd be nice if it was and it was done. But since it probably took, I don't think it took 5 seconds, but you could definitely like press the button, wait, and then it's done. It comes in a couple different colors, so if you have a case on your Android phone, you might be able to get it matched. There's 3 on there. The Dimple IO offers a third-party SDK, which after I was hoping after 2 years or so of this being released, there would be a nice amount of third-party functionality. There wasn't. I couldn't really find anywhere. It would have been nice if there was like a store app of third-party added functionality. There is Tasker integration, so if you're into Tasker, which is very robust, you can do a lot more with these things, but I've never really needed to sit and have Tasker integration do some crazy stuff. I've played with it for a little bit, but at that point, you could press a button and have it do pretty much whatever, because it would just be like, hey, Tasker, do this, and Tasker could do anything. You do not need root on your phone, but it looks like it does help with certain things, just because if you have root access, then you can do a lot more than what you're stuck at, which is standard for anything root. All in all, I do like these things. I don't have a use for them because I'm on stock Android, but it is nice. Oh, another thing that would be kind of helpful is if the little buttons, it's kind of hard to see with them being black, is there's just one little dot where they're at. It would be nice if it was like 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dots, something that kind of feels a little different, because when you have it on the back and you have to count 1, 2, 3, oh, that's the one, or 1, 2, 3 going down. If it was 2 dots, you don't need to go full braille, but if this had just a little change of it, after a while you'd instantly go, oh yeah, there it is, bam, instead of just having to make sure and looking back and go, that's the one I want. It is a nifty little product for $20. It's fun to play with, but as long as I'm on a Google Pixel, I won't really find any functionality. But people on S8s and other Samsung devices, which there's a lot of, you might be able to find a really nice use for this. It's always good to have extra buttons. I know that's one thing that I really liked about the Lumia series from Nokia, is the dedicated camera button. So this could give it back. All in all, good product. Don't have a use for it though, but maybe you will.